My world collapsed. Sorry. Definitely homelessness can happen to anyone. I'm sitting here telling my story of being homeless. I've been a teacher, I've been a principal, I was also the state manager of an IT training company, earning $50 an hour, working 40 hours in a week.
Hello viewers, I want you to see this couple going onto this park. This is Sydney in the capital city. I just met a beautiful couple right here, right now. At the Macquarie Street in Sydney. I've met this situation that I feel I should make a quick video of. This is the Sydney Hospital. Alright, Sydney Hospital at the eye clinic. I saw these boxes. I want to show you. Do you see these boxes behind me? Alright, I just saw these boxes behind me and I was wondering what could be in there. Let's read. Let's come with me and let's read this. Okay, it says these bins are not for rubbish. They contain street folks gears and clothing. Let me go closer. Okay, the reason why I'm making this short video right now to share with you is this. The couple you just saw, I'll zoom in for you to see them again. That is the couple going. They used to be very, very responsible. All right, very responsible. Whom life has affected very badly. And as we speak, they are homeless people. And they told me right now that they are homeless. It's getting to the evening. They came here, on bed. They came here to pick their beds from this. This is where they keep their beds and their bags, their belongings are here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a lot of people, about 6 people who keep their stuff here. And for all the homeless, if you can see on this park, all right, on that big park you see there, that's where he said most of them, they pitch their tents and they sleep at night. He said you see them on the street and they are very beautiful people. I just had a chat with them, but unfortunately I cannot video them. And you know, people, life can bring you down from any height you've been. Remember that you will always try not to look at life as if wherever you are is the end. They were beautifully, working, gainfully employed people who have lost everything. So this is something that I thought I should share with you. And then I was thinking about why wouldn't someone even come and break into this? Okay, but no one break into them. Ubi am finding some cow. Too bad, no baby so. No way you name now the call. So sad. I asked them if I can give them some money or anything. They said no, we are all right. We used to be very, very, good people with good money, and something has happened to them in life, and that has made them homeless in Australia. God bless you. Learn from this and remember that wherever you are, whatever level you are, something can kill a man. Something can bring you down. So kill the pride, help people, and let us live in moderation. God bless you.
Then just yesterday we spoke to a family in New South Wales, a family of 6. They're preparing to sleep in a tent as they face eviction this week.
Hey, you're meant to prepare the kids. It's just too much. We shouldn't be going through this in Australia. It's ridiculous.
It is hard to get your head around how many families are struggling at the moment, and this is a situation impacting families in Victoria too.
The 2016 census found that 116,000 Australians were classified as homeless on any given night, and of that, a massive population, that means about 1 in 200 people. The most recent census data hasn't been released yet, but it is really, I suppose, it is concerning with all the trends that we're seeing personally as an organisation of growing, emerging trends of homelessness, more people using our service than ever before as well. So yeah, it is definitely lots of pressures on all Australians, and we're seeing that on the streets with our service Orange Sky. to provide our service, free washing, free laundry, but most importantly, a safe place to have a chat. So we've got 36 services across the country. We're doing upwards of 1,200 loads of washing, 200 safe hot showers, but most importantly, about 1,500 hours of conversation every single week, 2,000 volunteers who set up those vans, pull out those chairs and facilitate washing and showering every day of the week. And it's a privilege to be a part of it, but it is concerning to see the emerging trends that are happening in our community.
And just finally, Lucas, how can people support your organisation and do their part as well?
Orange Sky is a not-for-profit, so we're funded by the generosity of the public and by the generosity of volunteers as well. It is tax time, so please, if you are able to make a donation to support Orange Sky, jump onto our website, orangesky.org.au, and there you can find all the information and also the information on making a donation, a tax-deductible donation. And if you want to jump on board and become a volunteer, you can find all that information there as well.
I became homeless. It can happen to anyone, and it does happen to anyone. Don't ever think I'm safe, it's not going to happen to me. It could. It can just take one thing. It may take an accumulation of things, but it does, and it can happen to everyone. I'm Scott, I'm 56 years old, and I'm from Mullumbimby. Definitely homelessness can happen to anyone. I'm sitting here telling my story of being homeless. I've been a teacher, I've been a principal. I was also the state manager of an IT training company, earning $50 an hour, working 40 hours in a week. In May of 2013, I was diagnosed with Burkitt's lymphoma, a very aggressive form of cancer. I spent 6 months in St Vincent's Hospital in Sydney, fighting that, and obviously very successfully. Coming back after my hospitalisation, I did my recovery by myself, with very little help from anybody. In 2015, I started to venture out into the world again. I was living with a friend in Brunswick Heads, and the situation there became extremely difficult, and very late one night I found myself homeless and on the streets, myself and my dog in my car. I gave him the back, and on the back seat were whatever belongings I could get into my car, and I slept in the front seat. I can't say I slept because I was constantly on the lookout for somebody coming along to, tell me to move on or to do whatever. It's very scary. It's very scary. And it's not something that you do because you want to. You have no other choice. My world collapsed. Sorry. At that time, because you suddenly have nowhere to go, you have no security, you don't know what you're going to do, where you're going to be. Your mind can't focus on anything. You're just overwhelmed by how am I going to care for my dog? How am I going to care for myself? How am I going to get a good night's sleep? Where am I going to get my food from? All of these things come into play. The one thing I've learnt from this experience, don't ever give up. Never give up. Because people are there to help. It can be difficult, it can be daunting, but once you get there, and once you get that help, and once you get into some form of safe, secure, long-term accommodation, your world changes.